How's it going, everybody? So we're out in the shop, and before we jump into this episode, I do want to give you a little backstory about the knife that we're making today. Now, with this particular knife, this is for a friend of mine. This is his son's first handmade knife. His son's going into his teen years, and he wanted a nice handmade knife that he could have for a long time, and I'm lucky enough that I get to build it for him. And the cool experience about this is him being able to watch how his knife was made through the YouTube video, which is always an epic thing. You know, he can show his friends, he can do things like that, and I think that that's absolutely awesome. Now, I don't take on many commission pieces nowadays because of how crazy the YouTube builds are nowadays. I spend a lot of time on those. I spend a lot of time editing the videos, so I don't get to do this very often, and I'm excited about this one. I wanted to finish this one for a little bit, and I finally have the time to do it, so we're going to work on it. Now, the knife that he picked out is this clip point profile right here. This is one of the designs that I've had up here on the wall for a little while now. I've only made a couple of them since I came up with the design. And this one's going to be very unique because the materials and everything that he picked out. It's going to be the only one like it. I won't recreate it. So this is going to be it. Now, the blade that we're going with is a piece of 80 CRV2. This piece is still right here. Now, I've already done everything that I need to do to it to get to the profile. I've also went in and forged the texture. This is that ball peen texture that y'all have seen me do on a few different videos. It leaves a really cool transition between the bevels and the flats. So you wanted that texture. We're going to put some nice clean bevels on it. We're going to be using some Purple Heart with liners and black micarta pins. This is going to be an overall awesome looking knife, and I'm really excited about this, and hopefully y'all enjoy this video, and hopefully he does as well. Let's go ahead, let's jump into this build, let's get it going. Alright guys, let's go ahead and wrap this one up right here. So that is how it turned out. We've got our nice purple heart scales, black micarta pins, that white liner there. Just has a nice punch of color, pops against that Ricasso right there. We got our texture Ricasso, texture flats, nice clean satin bevels with a polished edge. I really think that turned out absolutely awesome. And when it boils down to it, I don't do many commission pieces nowadays because all of the YouTube video builds are so big and so grand for everything that I do. It takes a lot of time to film those. And with putting out the videos that I do every week, it just doesn't work right now for me to take on a bunch of commission pieces. Maybe once I start doing this full time, I'll go ahead and start doing commission pieces because it'll work its way into my daily just process of working on everything. But right now, working 50 hours a week at my main job and then doing this in the evenings, I haven't decided to do many of those. But for a build like this, where this is going to be my friend's son's first handmade knife that is something that he could keep as an heirloom. It's something that, as long as he maintains it, keeps it clean, keeps it dry, keeps it oiled, things like that, it'll last him longer than he will live. So he can give it to his son if he wants to. And that's the whole point behind making knives like this. You know, you want to make it heirloom quality so that it outlasts you. That's the whole point behind these. We're not making toys, we're making actual tools that are going to last for a very long time. So that's the goal. Now, I really like this. I can't wait for him to actually, see it and hold it in his hand and, see how it works for him for years to come. So, guys, thank y'all for coming by. If y'all would, give this video a thumbs up. Share this video or one of my other videos. If you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Y'all have an amazing day. Y'all stay safe out there. I'll catch y'all next time.